I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hello collectors and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher. And in this bag is a collection of random Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure parts consisting of, I believe, Puff Adder, a Hydra Stomper, Korg, and I think Chode. And we have been going through the process of opening the rest of the figures that these parts belong to in an effort to force myself to open these figures and talk about them to you. I could always just open them and build the Build-A-Figures, but then I wouldn't be sharing my experiences with my people. And I'm all about the people. So all of the figures that are remaining are in a big box. I've been going through the process of digging these figures out of the box and just randomly picking one. As I have said before, the thumbnail knows what the figure is, but I do not. So let's dig in the box and see what we can find. And today we are looking at Hawkeye's Yelena Belova, as played by the lovely Florence Pugh. Okay, here goes the side of the box, some artwork of Yelena and everything Yelena comes with. And, let's see, we have Warrior Gamora to go, and Goliath, and then we can build another Hydra Stomper. But let's say we cut Yelena open. Alright, here goes Yelena out of the box. Looking okay, I suppose, with her accessories, which include a pair of fists and her beat-up sticks. And the torso for Hydra Stomper, which we will slam in this bag of spare parts and get out of the way. Eventually, Hydra Stomper, we will build you. And, well, let's say we take a closer look at Yelena Belova. Alrighty then, so I figured if we're going to take a look at Yelena Belova, we might as well pull out Yelena Belova and compare our Florence Pughs to each other, which was probably a pretty good idea because when I look at them, these two figures share a lot of common parts. Hasbro didn't really go too far out of their way when they decided to make another Black Widow. From the knees down, it's just a repaint. There's difference in the thighs as far as I could tell from these two. This one has from the hips, you can tell that both of these young ladies are wearing the same type of underalls. It looks like, and their arms are the same, though their upper bodies have different parts. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It depends. I mean, one would like to think that the Hasbro Corporation, the Marvel Legends team, would make a newer figure for our Yelena Belova that they're selling for $25. No, of course, we didn't pay $25 for this. I forget, I think we paid $13, $14, $15, which is still too much. And even though I am not one to get hung up on pinned versus pinless technology, one thing I do know is that pinned technology is obviously older, and when compared to a newer figure, it's unfortunate that the newer figure has old technology than the older figure. I don't know. Hey, but hey, I'm not in charge of a $1 billion corporation asking $25 for old technology figures and a Build-A-Figure piece. We went ahead and gave Yelena a gun too, because Yelena is a killer. Even though with her fist, and she comes with her beat up sticks that she could kill you too, I'm pretty sure Yelena would much rather shoot you than hit you with a beat up stick until you die. As far as the figure goes, I guess the head sculpt is okay. I think I like the old one better. The newer one has better makeup. I would say that neither of them look much like Florence Pugh, and this is a compliment to Florence Pugh, but Florence Pugh is more of a chameleon as an actress. She can look like anything. So, that's to her benefit, that she doesn't have a set look. I guess if, for some reason, one of the weird things about this figure is that she has a really long neck, which they seem to fix with this one. I guess we could pop the head off of this one. Yep, and now she looks like that even though it fits, now it doesn't look like she has a neck. So, and I think her head might be, I don't know, is her head too big? I think her head is too big. I do like this head sculpt though. Yeah, that just looks right. That just looks right. As far as what this figure can do articulation-wise, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. I think you have a good idea of what she can and cannot do. She's an old figure on an older body, and she can do everything that this one can do because she doesn't have a head, but she'll be okay because they have the same arms and the same legs. So, now, like I said, with a lot of these figures in these various ways for these Build-A-Figures, there's not a lot. I mentioned that there's not a lot we can do with them. But fortunately for old Yelena Belova over here, we have a use for her. Mainly because I have a bag of widows. And Yelena's going to go in my bag of widows. Let's put your head back on. Yelena's gonna go in my bag of widows, back in the bag of widows for you, Yelena. Admittedly, she's gonna look a little strange since they're all dressed in white and she'll be dressed in black. But yeah, we have a use for you, Yelena. You and your old technology body here. So what kind of value do we assign Yelena Belova from the Hydro-Stomper wave? I should mention too that nice hair, nicely sculpted hair. Whatever I paid for Yelena, it was too much. But Yelena, Yelena has value. It's minimal, of course, considering what she originally cost and what I ended up paying for it. But Yelena does have some minimal value.